Good morning, folks. I thought this morning we'd show a little bit of highlight maker hoops. I've got a tournament going, and we're down into the semifinals. We have the Philadelphia 76’ers taking on the Phoenix Suns. So what you do when you play this game is you take your card deck, and you're going to come up with 10 cards per quarter. So I've already shuffled. You could shuffle at the end of each quarter. I just get the 10 all ready to go. Then you get your teams, and you get your 5 starters. And I'm not a huge basketball fan, so I put the number of traits so I know who the best guy is on the card. So I've got a couple forwards and 2 guards. And you're going to stack those 5. And the other players, you're going to put the coach on top and all the reserves. And again, the reserves in order and how you'd like to come out. So that's how you set the game up. And to play the game, you're simply going to flip a card, and you're going to check the qualities of the players. You also set the scoring track. I've got it 0-0 and maximum of 5. And we'll go to the pro scoring chart to see what the score is per quarter. So a bit of an abstract basketball game. I like it. I don't want to spend a lot of time playing basketball games. I'm looking for a quicker one. Since I'm not a huge basketball fan, I'll watch the playoffs. But I'd prefer college basketball for regular season. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip a card, and it says a bump. So we're looking for a bump on each player, and he's got a bump and underlined, so it's going to be a basket for Embiid. But if the card has a hand symbol, it means the defensive player can stop the play. So you're going to roll a dice, and you're going to look for the quality. I'm looking for quality number 1. Quality number 1 is going to be skill. And another way to look at it too is on the cards, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that skill's always going to be 1. Quick is always going to be number 2. Here's the charts here. 3 is power, 4 reach, 5 smart, 6 smart. But on the cards, they have them in that order. So number 1 would be skill. And if you take a look, Booker has a triangle. Now, a triangle is offense, so he's not going to stop him. So it's going to be a basket for Embiid. And when somebody scores a basket, you're going to flip the player that didn't get the point. And Embiid will stay out there. The other one reading is, you take a look, you're going to see he's got all 3. So star is both offense and defense. Quick, he has a block that is just defense. The triangle is just offense. So if it calls for an offense rating, you'll look for triangle, star. A defense rating, you're going to look for square and star. Flip over the next one, and big. And Embiid has big, so he is going to get the basket. Move that up, and we're going to remove Drayton. You notice this time there is no hand. That was a defensive stop. No hand, so just a basket. If it was a tie, it would go to the home team. Next card, ref look. So on a ref look, you're going to take a look at the players' ratings. They have a referee rating or foul rating. And for this particular spot, Embiid is going to get the shot because the star, the white star in the black circle, is most likely to draw a foul. So he's going to get 2 shots. And he is rated for an 8 for a clank. So it means 8 he will miss. So we roll an 8, so he misses the first shot. And we roll a 7, so he makes the next one. So Embiid will make one of the 2 free throws. And the foul is going to go to Chris Paul. So on the free throw chart, we're going to move 1. And for a ref look, you rotate both players. Let's go up to our new one. Turn it over, we have coach. So for coach, what you do is you're going to roll off you're going to bring a sub out first of all. And this says deliberate play, discard next fast action card. So I'm going to get rid of this. This will then move over to the other team. So I know he's going to get the next coach call. Now, if it's 2-7, Monty Williams is going to energize his team, and they're going to get 2 points. 11 and 12 is complacent. It means Philadelphia is going to get the 2 points. So we're just going to roll. You always start off with the home. It's a 5, so he's going to energize. So Johnson is going to stay out, and he's sort of going to get credit for the basket, and I'm going to rotate Harris because he didn't get a point on that one. Rotate next card. It says home player with offense smart, and you can see he has a star, so the answer is yes. So my sub comes in, Johnson, he gets a basket, and since Simmons didn't get a basket, we're going to rotate him. Next one, visitor player offense smart. And we're going to go to the visitor player. He is smart. He does have a triangle. The answer is yes. So that is going to be a basket for Milton. And we will rotate Johnson. Next card, visitor player defense smart. So take a look at the visitors. Milton, defense smart. He has a triangle. So because he has a triangle, that's an offense smart, not defense. So the answer is no, so home will score. So Crowder will get credit for the play, and we're going to rotate Milton. Next card is a net. Now, if it has the lightning symbol, you only check, you don't check both players. If it was like this, you check both players for net, and the tiebreaker would be the visitor. In this case, if it's a lightning, it's whoever scored last. So Crowder scored last. So we're looking for net. He does have it, but the defense can stop it. So Seth Curry can stop. And we roll a 5, and he is a smart, so that will stop it. So nobody scored, so we rotate both players. And the last play of the quarter is visitor player, defense reach. So visitor player, defense reach. You can see he has a star. The answer is yes. So it is a block shot. Nobody scores. We're going to rotate the cards. And at the end of the first quarter, we have 3-3. So we go to our chart, and 3-3 reads, not sure if you can read that, reads 25-25. So the score is 25-25, and we put in our free throws, and we had one free throw for Embiid. So the score at the end of the first quarter is Philadelphia 26 and Phoenix 25. Now, when you start the second quarter, you're going to move these down 5. And if a team was losing, he would move 6. So if he was on 2, we would put it at 8. You'd move it 6 down. But they're tied, so we'll leave them here. And you can also rotate a player if you want. So Booker's the best guy for Phoenix. I'm going to leave him out. Jordan Harris is my second best player. I'm going to leave him out. So we're just going to move these discarded cards. I'll bring out my next deck, and I'll play one more quarter, and then I'll just stop the video. So we just start by turning it over, and we have a ref look. So for a ref look, we're going to look at the players. We can see that the star with the dark circle is most likely to draw a foul. So he is going to take the shots. It's going to be 2 shots for Booker. And he clanks on an 8. We rolled a 7. We rolled a 9. So Booker is going to score twice, and Harris is going to get the foul. So we're going to move 2 up for the home team. And on a ref look, you rotate both players. And if you're wondering, I'm kind of a nerd. I'm a stats guy, so I even keep stats on this. Now, these don't translate into points, but I pick an MVP from the game. So I have the teams here. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, these are the scores. It also helps me double check, make sure I'm moving the pawns. These are the free throws, and if there is a foul, I'll just jot it down. If you want this score sheet, it is at my website. It's gitchplay.wordpress.com. So we'll just continue with the quarter. There's also, actually, Travis Jansen has a super cool computer program that'll keep score. Maybe I'll have to find the link to that. I know he posted it in the Facebook play group, and I've used it twice, and it is really neat. I just sort of stumbled across it. For this game, I'm going to use this chart, but it is really cool. So you can see the score as you're playing. You don't have to tabulate it. Next card. Did I rotate these guys? After ref look, you're supposed to rotate. I got chatting. I don't know if I did or not. I think I did. Next one, we have a bump. So Lightning is going to go to the team that just scored. So these guys just scored. I probably should put a marker here to see who just scored the last one. Does he have a bump? He does have a bump, but there's a hand, so Simmons can stop it. And it's a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't have anything there. 4 would be reach. And so it's going to be a basket for Ayton. And we're going to rotate Simmons. Next card is a push. Again, it's a Lightning, so it's only him. He does have the push. So it is going to be another basket for Ayton. We're going to rotate. Oh, and I also noticed we have a hand symbol. So we can stop that with a 3. Milton will not stop it. And we go to the next card. It says, visitor player defense skill. And Curry has skill, but it's a triangle, so it's offense. So the answer is no. So home will score. Ayton going on a real run here. He's got 3 in a row. We're going to rotate him. Next card. Home player defense skill. And Ayton does not have it. The answer is no. So visitor scores. So Embiid is going to get credit for that one. And we'll rotate Ayton. Chance for Philly to make a run with Embiid out on the floor. And we have a bench cam. We have a timeout by the coach. So Doc Rivers, I'll move that over here. Coming out is Danny Green. We'll roll for Rivers. We roll a 4. That will energize them. So Danny Green is going to get a credit for that one. Move that up. We'll rotate Chris Paul since he did not do anything on that play. Next one, home player defense quick. So home player Johnson, he does not have defense quick, so visitor will score. So Danny Green comes in the game and gets credit for the helper on that one. And we have our ref look 2 shots. So we compare the 2 players. This symbol here on Danny Green means that he avoids fouls. So he is going to get the 2 shots. He clanks on 5 and 9. And we roll the 5 for Danny Green and a 10. So Danny Green will get one of them. And I am going to give the foul to Crowder. I don't necessarily think that's how you're supposed to play, but that's how I do it. And we'll rotate it. We have 2 cards left here in the quarter. We have a bump. And Embiid has it, and it's underlined. So we'll give it to Philadelphia, and we'll rotate Bridges. And the last one, we have another bump. Again, Embiid has it underlined. He will move it to here. We will rotate Booker. And the score is now, we're going to move this up to 13 for the next quarter. And 6, that will go to 12. So it's 5 if you're ahead, 6 if you're behind. And the score right now is 8-6. So if we go to the scoring chart, 8-6 is 62-54. And we will add up the free throws. You just 1 point each. 1 for Philly, so they have 63. And 2 for Phoenix. That will give them 56. So at the half, it is 63-56 for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that, my friends, is History Maker Hoops. It's sort of a quick play basketball game. I like it because I get to learn about the basketball players. So when I get the cards, I know who's a good player, who's not a good player. Each of these traits also signifies a trait in basketball. And it plays quick. You can probably play this game probably in 10 minutes. So it's kind of fun for me. I get to learn about basketball. I get to play a game. I get to learn about the players. That's History Maker Hoops. It's all for today, fellas.